What's good, world? You are tuned in to the All of the Above podcast with John and Don. If you would like to hear more about battle rap from the unbiased perspective of a battle rapper, league owner, and fan, then you click the right link. Please don't say to John if you ain't saying it twice, and if you don't add the Don, you ain't saying it right.
Start from his feet and shoot all of the above!
So Rookies vs. Vets season has begun. Shout out to URL, Caffeine. They had a bye week for the Ultimate Madness 2 tournament. So, of course, they put together some battles to keep the fans entertained in between time and to give the MCs in the tournament more time to prepare for the next round. So, shout out to URL, Caffeine for making that happen. Rookies vs. Vets 2 is not an event, people. It is a season. So I guess every week or every other week they doing one battle at a time for Rookies vs. Vets. Yes, this is better for the rookies, honestly. But it should all be good battles. There's no excuse. As a vet, it doesn't matter what setting you in, whether you're on a big stage or a small room. You should be able to handle these rookies, man. You should be able to handle these rookies. The experience supposed to kick in. Doesn't matter where you at. These rookies should not fuck with any vets. So I knew Rookies vs. Vets season 2 has begun. And I thought it was 2 battles today. I thought Nitty and Drugs was one of them. I really did. So as I'm watching that battle, I'm sitting there like, y'all need the vets to win. I need the vets to win. Nitty definitely won that battle. Shout out to Drugs. He was fighting though. Drugs actually put up a fight. He came to do what he came to do. But of course there's levels. And one thing I want to appreciate is Drugs came prepared, man. He came prepared. He didn't bullshit with this opportunity. He came with 3 rounds. Like I said, it's just levels. You battle Rum Nitty, for Christ's sakes. The only person to really beat him was me. But anyway, Rookies vs. Vets 2 season. First up, Shotgun Suge versus Jada Nightwing. Of course, Suge, my bro. Of course, I'm going for the vets. Of course, Jada Nightwing talk too much shit, and I hate his man bun. It's a lot of shit that goes into this that we all know about. And just to make it real quick, first round, Jada Nightwing, he starts it off. And I noticed one thing, he's rapping very fast. I don't know if he want to show that he's fully prepared or he just trying to hurry up and get through his material or that he's nervous. I don't know. I feel like he was rapping fast, though. I really do. Y'all know how y'all say K-Shine was rapping fast versus Mr. Wavy. I felt like Jada Nightwing was rapping fast. And I seen people in the comments saying it was music playing over his first round. I'm going to be honest. I had the TV on. I had the laptop on watching it because I was trying to record it I was trying to do a live reaction. I'm going to get it together. I had technical difficulties. Couldn't do it this go around, but I promise by next week and every week after, I'm going to get y'all live reactions. But I had all of that playing, and I had it on my phone with the AirPod in my shit. I did not hear no music in his first round. I really didn't. I didn't hear no music. But he had some shit in there. Jada Nightwing started off strong. I don't really want to throw bars out there because I want to encourage people to go watch the battle for themselves. And the bars that I like, who knows, you may not like them. Everybody got their own opinion, so I'd rather you form your own. But he said some shit in there. He was very aggressive. God damn, you put your hands on that man a lot. I don't know if you was trying to show some gangster shit or you was flirting. I don't know what that was. Like, I don't understand how a grown man can want to put their hands on another man that much. I don't know, like, what's going on. I don't want your body against me. This is a lyrical sport. We supposed to be rapping. Suge, my bro, but even with them pocket checks, like, yo, dog, you rubbing on niggas' thighs, my nigga, what's up? But Suge comes back out. This is his first round still. And Suge is cooking. Suge barking. I actually gave Suge the first round. Edge. And I only edged that because, I'm not going to say only edged that because his material was fire. Both of them have fire material. But Jay was just rapping too fast. I'm trying to really, like, as an MC, you are Jada Nightwing. So when people tune in to Jada Nightwing, they want to see you for what you do. Jada Nightwing has got fans throughout the tournament because he has a unique style. He's his own person. So we want to see what you do. Get comfortable. In my Kofi Brown voice, get comfortable, nigga. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Do your shit. Slow roll it. Do where the suspense at? Where the, you know how you like to talk like a somebody's grandfather or something, like you be talking like a nigga that lived for 1,000 years. Get on that. You rapping fast. Like, when the fuck did you turn into a bone thug? Slow down. Second round. Jada Nightwing turns the fuck up. He turns up. He gets crazy. He turns up. I'm listening to what he's saying, the way he's putting this shit together. It's like, yo, dog, he was saying some shit back to back that had me like, yo, all right, yeah, this nigga, he was rapping kind of fast, but not as fast. Suge comes into his second round. Long story short, he fucks up. He start fucking up in the round. Like, when I watch these battles, you can have dope material in the round, but once you start fucking up, I immediately like, damn, like that's all I'm thinking about now. Now I'm not even thinking about the fire shit that you said. That's just me though. I'm not even thinking about the fire shit. And then it's like, Suge, you my bro. You know I'm rooting for you to win. And you know I'm only doing this to make you better. You know that. You know that. You know what's up, Suge. But yeah, you fucked up. You know you fucked up. The material that you did get out was fire. Of course, it's always fire, nigga. You are who you are. But you gave that second round up. You gave it up. Third round, I feel like Jay was leaving the door open. I did. I understand the scheme, the Jada Kiss scheme and all that. He got back into his Thanos bag from Gnome when he battled Fonz. He got back into that. It was kind of losing me. But I'm watching it on Caffeine, and people reacting to it like it's fire. So if they catching it, they must be catching something I ain't catching. But I felt like he was leaving the door open. I'm like, oh yeah, Suge, you get this third. Come on, we got something to talk about. Just get this third. You need this third because you gave the second up. You need the third. Then he jerseys out. I don't know how long Suge was rapping for. I don't. So I gave that battle 2-1, Jada Nightwing. Apparently the rookies is up right now. Rookies versus vets. The rookies is up 1-0. But I want to say this to Suge. Let's Talk Battle Rap. Shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap out there. Shout out to France. Shout out to Vlad. Shout out to CC. I see you. They put a stat out. And every time Let's Talk Battle Rap puts a stat out, it's either people just look for it to either be negative or positive. They just looking for that instead of just looking at the stats. The stats is not there to be negative or positive. Stats is telling you what's going on here. So it puts out a flyer. It says Shotgun Suge is officially the URL TV gatekeeper. He has battled 14 PGs. 14 PGs. Most of all time. So that means he's battled 14 people that came out the Proving Ground system. 14 people. That's more PGs than any PG has ever battled. They call me the PG GOAT. I ain't battled that many fucking PGs. DNA's the PG killer. He ain't battled that many PGs. Why is Suge battling all these PGs? So you look at this battle with Jada Nightwing, and it's like, damn, Suge, you're supposed to be representing the vets. What type of professionalism is it for you to be choking in the second and third round? I get it. Here's my thing. Suge is taking battles that it doesn't motivate him. He tries to get motivated for it because he want to be more. He want to put on a show. But let's just be real here. You're a vet. You're a certified vet. Shotgun Suge is a household name in battle rap. Shaq mentioned this nigga's name on TNT, for Christ's sakes, multiple times. He's a household name. What hasn't he done? Gnome, Summer Madness, Summer Impact, Double Impact. What hasn't he done? BET. What hasn't he done? Suge is a household name. But there's always been other names for bigger matchups on URL that's been there for him. And for some reason, they haven't been booked. They haven't been booked. Suge and Hitman was going at it for years on URL. And in the middle of that, Hitman battled quite a few people. He was battling Conceited, throwing shots at Suge. And the crowd is going crazy. They wanted to see that back then. Why did it go so long for Suge to get that battle? And then when he got the battle, it had to take for Arsenal to book it. Like, damn, my nigga need this shot. What's going on? Hitman and Suge happens on UW. Shout out to UW. But it should have happened on URL. We know that. That would have been better for Suge. Suge hasn't had one of them big matchups yet. So then he's forced to either take battles he don't want to take or ask for niggas that he know basically can't say no. So you see him out there calling out the pins because he's a big stage name. He's going to be a big name for any pin that he goes up against. And of course, the pin battle is looking at Suge like this is an easy battle because he's not into the pin. So that and then now it's like Quiet Room or... So these are battles that they can't say no to. So now after all of this, Suge wanted to battle Averb. Averb battled Geechee before Suge could get that. You know, he wanted to battle Danny Myers. He wanted to battle Chilla Jones. Jerry West just got Chilla Jones. Danny Myers is in the tournament. They rather put Danny Myers in the tournament than to give him Suge. So instead, you give him Rookies versus Vets. Another fucking PG. Let me tell you something about this gatekeeper shit. Nobody comes into battle rap wanting to be the dude that has to battle all the new dudes, so you don't never get no shots, so you're just going to be right there, and you're the stepping stone. A gatekeeper ain't nothing but a stepping stone. You get past this person, oh, now you in the game. Now you in the proximity. Now you, the gatekeeper, that's not nothing Suge proud about. He just coined it because it is what it is. He like, fuck it. This is the role I'm going to have to take on. This is the role I'm going to have to take on. But he's not motivated. These ain't his best performances. They're not. Jack Boy Maine, that's a forgettable battle because he didn't want to battle Jack Boy, and that was right after I battled Jack Boy. Why is Suge battling Jack Boy right after I battled Jack Boy? Even though Suge and Jack Boy was booked before I agreed to battle Jack Boy, but once I agreed, they canceled the battle. They canceled it. Let Jack Boy focus on John on Gnome. They canceled it. Then after Gnome happened, they put the battle back on? How would that motivate me if I'm Shotgun Suge? How would that motivate me? So now going into Gnome, I can't get Verb. All of a sudden, Geechee gets Verb. And it's booked last minute with 30 days left. Verb is clearly on Twitter saying he's down. Why that's not happening? Now it's Summer Madness. And Verb is talking like he's booked for Summer Madness. And it's obviously not against Suge. But instead, they call Suge for Jada Nightwing. Do you understand how this can mess up your motivation? So now it's like, you know what? I'm going to take Jada Nightwing. Because I'm going to take it. They probably was talking good with the bag. Suge like, I'm going to get the bag. In the back of his mind, he knows he got to win this because he has more to lose than Jada Nightwing. But at the same time, there's no motivation here. What happens? He beats Jada Nightwing, then what happens? He's still not going to get Verb. He went disaster. So what then y'all going to give him Danny Myers? If Danny Myers loses, then y'all going to give him Danny Myers? See, the disrespect could weigh on the battler's mind. And I'm not making no excuses for Suge because at the end of the day, if this was me, and this was me, when I wasn't getting certain looks that I wanted, and all they want to do is give me new dudes, in my head, I got to make an example now because I know for a fact if the battle is close, they're going to give it to the new dude because it shouldn't be close. It shouldn't be close. I'm watching the face-offs yesterday. I listened to Smack say about Drugs and Nitty. Yo, Drugs, all you got to do is just do you. Just keep it close and you good. Nah, you got to win. You got to win. That keep it close shit, nah, you gotta win. Don't like, man, the double standards in this shit. But I get it, as a vet, it shouldn't be close. But that be my motivation. I'm not about to let it be close. Look at Loso and None. Loso lost that simply because the battle was close. And in most people's eyes, it shouldn't have been close. So now you're in a situation, you got a battler that has more to lose. It's like, fuck. And then now it's the frustration at the end of the battle. You can hear the audio. Suge like, man, I'm done. It's the frustration. It's like, in his head, I shouldn't even took this shit. I know that's what's in his head. I shouldn't have even took this shit. And this wasn't a breakout Jada Nightwing performance. This is debatable with the known performance. It's consistent. But this was a beatable Jada Nightwing to me. And Suge know it. Suge know it. He dropped the ball. Let's stop the disrespect, man. Just one time, URL. One time. Just give Suge one battle that he wants and see what he does. He at least earned that. Give him a battle that he wants that should motivate him to where there's no excuses. Give him enough time, no 2 weeks, none of that. Give him something that he's really going to want to lock in for. Because after 10 years of battling, we only want battles that's really going to motivate us to sit down. We done it so much. It's like, what the fuck? Writing for a nigga is crazy right now. That's why you got to take battles that's really going to motivate you. That's really going to make you want to sit down. And in order to have a battle that's going to motivate you, it got to be a lot to gain off of it. What was Suge gain off beating Jada Nightwing? This battle does nothing for Suge. It doesn't even hurt him. And if it does, it's only because it's from the Rookies versus Vets event. And we're supposed to be keeping score to see if the rookies could beat the vets or not. But this is still not the same Rookies versus Vets. It's still not. It's battle rap, and I get it. You take the crowd out. You make it just about the raps and the bars. I get it. And I'm with that. All the way. But I wouldn't be proud to beat a nigga that's just not his best or not in his element. That's why I always want to battle niggas in their element. That's why I pushed for me and Rum Nitty to happen on Volume instead of a big stage at the time. I want it in his element. This is why I wasn't afraid to go to London, because they said they love Hollow in London. Even though he's not from there, that's still more of his element. He's been there. This is why. Take niggas in their element. If I take a nigga out his element and beat him, I'm not going to be proud. Reed Dollars on that stage when I battled Reed Dollars. Yeah, I smoked him, but I wasn't proud. I mean, I was proud because I beat Reed Dollars. Like I said I was going to do. I was proud of that. But it's like this wasn't his element. He wasn't ready for this. He wasn't. Jack Boy. He wasn't ready. Took him out his element. They try to test. Don't test no shit with me. Don't test no shit with me. Please don't. So that's just what I wanted to say. I guess this is the message to Suge. Don't take no more battles that you don't want to take, bro. Please. You get money outside of battle rap. You don't need. I understand this is an extra check, but it's either you gonna sit down and really focus for these niggas or just don't take it, bro. Just don't take it. Shout out to Jerry West and Chilla Jones. Fire battle. Fire battles. Them niggas came with that shit. Real writing back and forth going crazy. Shout out to Jerry West. He's constantly leveling up. He started the year off with me. Then he battled Rum Nitty. Then he just battled Chilla. What's next for Jerry? What we doing with Jerry West? What we doing? Shout out to Jada Nightwing. You got the win. We're not going to take nothing from you. This is game time. This is where it counted. Rookies versus Vets. This is where it counted. I'm going to end it like this. Y'all niggas just better be lucky I ain't on the card. If you would like to listen to all of the above with John the Don before the content is released on YouTube, it will also be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you could download the Anchor app, which is also easy and free. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Comment, rate, subscribe. Please and thank you. ShrugLife.